Yeah, look at that, man. I'm a newbie. Look, I put a layout there all fucked up, man. Yo, but welcome, man. Welcome to, I think it's episode 61, I think, of East Meets West, man. Thanks for joining us, man. Everybody, everybody's, what is it, week 1 of football, man? I know everybody now, we're going to be watching whatever, but catch this on the rewind, definitely, man. We have a dope show lined up for you guys. We got a dope guest backstage, you know what I'm saying? But I am your guy, Joker, man, all right, man? And I am also here with my West Coast brother, my West Coast Connect, Gomez.
Yes, sir. Your boy. It's Gomez Comic Collector coming at you with this motherfucking episode. I'm happy to be here and be part of this. We do have some stuff that we're going to be talking about and some stuff that you may be interested in. Like I said, any questions or anything during the live show, just leave a comment and we'll see if we get to it during our process of the show. And we have a special guest too, so we can't wait to introduce him ourselves. If you haven't seen the IG post or anything, you kind of have a feel of who it is. I'm excited because I haven't talked to this guy in a minute. Besides off air, so yeah,
definitely, man. West Coast people too, man. Yeah, you know me. Y'all link up, y'all go, y'all sure. I don't know why you and James don't usually go hunting. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because me, Biggs, and Manny, we always connect and we go hunting. But I guess it's the distance of Cali.
Yeah,
because
right? we are far distance. Even though we're close, he's still out there, and with life and everything else, it gets into the way where unless it's a con or like a show. I seen him at a con recently that I didn't even know he went to. So
yeah,
we try to meet up then and there. It's easier for us.
Yeah, I feel you, man. But I am also here with my other brother, man, Josh. What's going on, Josh G?
The Giants suck. That's what's going on.
Yo, the Giants do suck, man.
As if there was anything else that that we didn't know already. Yeah, the Giants suck. Looks like we're going to be sucking for another 10 years probably. Can't fucking win on opening day ever.
How my man Barkley was doing? Saquon Barkley
sucks.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I don't know why that's surprising.
No, he was good before he was injured, man. Before what was it, the 2019 season or something like that?
First of all, the Giants have no offensive line again. All you hear about is oh, good. Well, Daniel Jones took all the whole offense to Arizona, and they practiced together, they had fun together, they jerked each other off, and it never translates to the field ever. I don't give a shit what the fuck you guys are doing off the field. What are you doing on the fucking field? Because I never see anything that's worth. You guys can never score more than 10 points ever.
I'm sure that's exactly how it goes down, Josh. You know what I mean? But let me get this moving, man. No, yeah. He had his minute. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, I understand. People take football serious. You know what I mean? But let's give a shout out to the people who support us in the show, man. You know what I mean? First off, we're going to talk about Jose Gonzalez, man. Shout out to Jose Gonzalez, man. He has Spidey's Powder Tumblers, man. Y'all already know, man. Get your custom-made powder cornerstone steel tumblers over here. Does wallets, keychains, knives, etc. Yo, hit him up. Dope-ass wallet I got from him, too, man. I need to get another one. I'm going to see if we get a different logo. I got to holler at him. But check out his videos, too, man. He has a dope-ass haul, man. He got a collection, I should say. Hit him up on IG, man. Spidey's _powder _tumblers. Next up, we're going to have is right here. Bam. There we go. Angie, man. Over here at SkeletonComicsman.com. Hit him up with his one-off code. Using his one-off code, I should say, EMW10. You also have Thoro 10, and then you have New York Warriors. With the other two.
No, Code Red. I don't think they're a bunch of slackers. I just think they suck. I just don't think they're talented, at all.
Nah, we're not talking about Skeleton Comics. Skeleton Comics does not suck.
We're talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about football.
About the Giants specifically.
Yeah, definitly. And next up we have here, man, it's going to be Erod 212. Guys, you already know, man.
Now, this guy sucks.
Yo, shout out to...
I'm kidding.
Yeah, all jokes aside, welcome back, man. He made his first round. He's going to be making his rounds, man, on YouTube, man. He started off yesterday at Coffee and Comics. Go check that out. It was an awesome show yesterday. My man Josh and myself was on there. And Gomez was on, yeah. Express comic book pressing services. Use the EMW10 to get 10% off your comic book pressing services. Hit him up on IG on Express CBP. Email Express CBP at yahoo.com. He submits CGC and CBCS, guys. Through CGC, you get, I think, is 10%, if I'm not mistaken, on your submissions, guys.
It is always fun when Erod comes on the show, though.
Yeah, definitely, man. And last but not least, guys, man, Gomez already told you guys, man. Stay tuned for this nice giveaway given away by ANS Comics, guys. It's an awesome giveaway. Shout out to them guys, man. Again, Alex, we gotta bring him back. It was an awesome time we had with him, man. Yeah, man. Make sure you get your books through him, man. This is Broski's LCS, man. This is trusted over here, man. You know, we don't fuck around. You know what I mean? So shout out to ANS.
No. First of all, it's not Broski's LCS. It's Broski's CS because it ain't fucking local.
It's true. That's true. And whenever I get Richie's logo, man, I do a nice little logo for my man Richie too, man, because he's always, friends of the show. He's always supporting us over here.
All right, so sometime before this crew breaks up, you might see that.
What crew?
This crew.
Real quick, man. Let me give a quick shout out before we bring our guest in, man, because I know the guest bag is like antsy already, man. Hold my bag.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Uncanny Swag. Thank you for joining us, man. Wilbur, Eli, DJ Links is in the house. Comics are great. Tony the Tiger out there. What's going on, brother? Copy 801, man. Dad bod, man. Definitely. Dad bod, I feel you, bro. This COVID bod is crazy right now, bro. Who else we have here? We have Lords, Chucks, man. We have Nicholas Gultras in the house, man. Bricks the Iron Geek. Comics and Pops, man. Shout out to Team Nerd Herd, man. I think they on tonight. They doing their mail call. I think Comics Are Great is going to be their guest.
Every day, bro. Every day. Mail call.
Shout out to Team Nerd. That's the grind, baby. That's how it is.
Yeah,
who else we have? We have RPs in the house, man. We have the Comic Collector. And that's about it, man. All right, man. So let me bring my guest out, man. Listen, man. Y'all already know him. If y'all familiar with this channel, y'all familiar with Team Nerd Herd, y'all familiar with other channels, man. And this is the guy right here that's known. My man Azores Tiger.
What's happening, everybody? What up?
Great to have you, brother, man. My man Broski set this up. This is Broski's all set up, So, listen, shout out to Broski for being very hands-on recently. Just put it that way, man. So, shout out to Broski.
Yeah, I got some time off. Had time to think. So I figured, you know what, we haven't had a guest in a minute, and I was talking to Azores because he was on that. He's on Team Nerd Herd's. They do like a speculation, and I really like that
show.
Yes, so it's pretty dope because it's funny, the interaction of. I didn't vote for you last week because we called a little harder, but I will try to support you when I can. But I did like the one you did in the very first one when we talked about Strange Canon, which has been kind of dead lately. But you never know because everything we talk about, even the FOC, when we talk about Star Wars or something like that, they end up coming out with something that's like a first appearance or a big event. So you'll never sleep on these comics, even when you grind the run, because something will happen eventually. But I like the way you think and the way you do your knowledge, and big up on that. And that always helps us as a collector to see what's out there and what we didn't know about. Shout out to T-Nerd as well for putting that together.
The way you do your thing, basically. That's what you meant.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. We all know that you're a big X-Men fan too, man. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
big time, man. And you had I remember. What's the lowest X-Men book you have in your collection? Number 1, right. I think I was on your stream, or was I? I'm not sure if I was. But anyway, congratulations on that. X-Men number 1 is a big book, brother. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
And we're not talking about Jim Lee's number 1. We're talking about the real number 1.
The real number 1. Yeah. So after that, I said, why not work for like 1 through 20? So that's what I'm working towards. Yeah, man, appreciate you. The game show's been real fun over there, Team Nerd Herd. So we've been having a lot of fun with that. And Josh, I feel you, man. My Falcons second game 1 too, so I totally get it, man.
Oh, Eagles spanked them. Eagles did. Yeah, man. I saw that game. I was like, oh man. Hey, I can't stand the Eagles at that either. I wanted to focus boy. I can't talk either. I think Packers are losing right now. I haven't even seen the score yet, man. I think they lose. Oh, they were. So there we go, man. So it's only the first week. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're playing fantasy football. I don't, so you know what I mean.
I mean, week 1 is usually not a telling week for most teams. It is for the Giants. I'll tell you that.
Everybody but the Giants.
Yeah, pretty. I would say the Falcons are probably right there too. It's probably pretty telling for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all saw the Jets game earlier. I wasn't watching the score, but I saw them play a little bit. And they were doing their thing, man. The Jets are doing their thing. So shout out to the Jets.
The Jets fucking permanently suck. Like, even when they're good, they suck. They can never win the big deal. Like I feel really bad for people who are Jets fans. Like really, well, no, I don't, because you guys suck too. So I don't feel bad for you. I don't know why you would ever be a Jets fan over a Giants fan. Like I just don't understand that.
I don't either. I asked my wife. My wife, she's a Jets fan, so I don't know. I'm a Packers fan, so it's kind of mixed.
Maybe she likes green.
Dude, one of my brothers is a Jets fan.
Ask him. Ask him.
We have asked him, and you don't really get it. They can't give you an answer as to why.
Yeah.
They like permanently sucking, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. So there we go, man. We got my man Azores Tiger here, man. Broski, you got something for him, man?
Yeah, no, like I've reached out to him off and on, but I just wanted to ask, like, what made you become a collector as opposed to collecting what you collect? Like he said, X-Men. What made you start to collect comics? Like,
say, as a kid, my mom didn't have a lot of money and everything, so she would take me to the comic book shop, like on a Saturday, because comics are cheap, and she would, let me pick a book, and that's how it all started, man. I was like 5 or 6, something like that, and yeah, man, she said I gravitated towards the Marvel section. My first book was a Spider-Man book, but then after that, it was Wolverine and X-Men, and yeah, man, it's been all she wrote. So it's like I did that, as a kid with the comic books, because for her, it was her way of getting me to read early. And then she knew I liked to draw and art. So it's like, I would try to recreate some of the panels and some of the scenes in the comic books. So it kept me occupied because, back then I was only child. So I was the oldest, from my younger siblings and everything. So it just kept me going. And, midlife, I didn't really, do the comic books anymore, with sports and girls and parties and things like that, but I still drew, occasionally. And the comic books was something, growing up that I kind of kept to myself. I didn't have anybody to share it with or anything. I didn't have any friends or anybody that was into that. So that was something that, I just kept to myself on my own. And then later on in life, circled back around because I wanted to have some asset pieces for my kids. So that's how I got back into it. And, I was like, all right, so let's start, getting these big books, that are actually some asset pieces, that are praised well and, have something to pass down. And then the House of X Powers of 10 series, they really promoted and marketed the hell out of that. And I caught my interest. So I was like, all right, I'll come back to X-Men, see what they're talking about. And it grabbed me, man. So I was all on board. Found local comic shops and, met some friends that helped me with my learning curve from back home in Atlanta and everything. And, man, I just hit the ground running. So it's like I never left because, I still had that knowledge base, from comic books back in the day and everything. Because, as a kid, one of my favorite comic books that I had was New Mutants 98. And, it was beat up and everything, because I used to try to draw the pictures and stuff. But it was funny when I sent it out. Because I was learning about, slabbing and cleaning and pressing and all of the new stuff, within the hobby and everything. And it came back at 6.0, but that's how you knew, that was one of my books from childhood. But my Spawn 1 came back at 9.0. So then I started trying to learn how that works and all of that good stuff. And so I was like, all right, I got to work towards a 9.8 for that New Mutants 98, because that was one of my favorite, first appearance of Deadpool was one of my favorite books. And, some of my Wolverine books and stuff too. And then, I chased that 181 too, as far as coming back into the hobby. That's one that I wanted to have to pass down to my son and stuff like that.
Yeah. Who's your favorite artist doing X-Men, man?
Oh man, so I was a big Jim Lee artist, but then also, going back in time and everything, Barry Windsor-Smith was dope. Yeah. So it's like, and then now, I'm enjoying Pepe Larraz. He's been ridiculous with it, so it's like the old school, new school, and in between, it's like I kept up with all the different ones and, different parts of the art that I like from each one. So, yeah, those are my 3 favorite right now.
Sweet, man.
With the X-Men anyway,
Yeah, Pepe Larraz is seriously underrated. The interiors of X-Men are really good. The story is not good, in my opinion, but...
the new stuff.
The artwork is good.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, Broski? You got something?
Your favorite superhero was Wolverine?
Wolverine, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. And what made you like Wolverine? What got you into like?
The thing was because basically he could roll with a team, but he could also roll solo. And it's like he didn't take any mess from anybody. Held his own, and then also like the fact because we didn't really know his backstory. It's almost like watching a Jason Bourne movie when you used to read the Wolverine books. You didn't know what was going on, where he came from, how he got the powers, all of that stuff. But then they slowly introduced information, so it made you keep up with the books. Exactly, like that Weapon X right there.
It's a giveaway tonight, baby.
Yeah, man. So it's like, it was always learning something new with the Wolverine story arc, and I tried to keep up with everything. And, later on, different things change and stuff like that. And you got retcon information. But Wolverine's always been my go-to, man. I've always had fun with that.
Yeah, when I was collecting Wolverine, I got mixed up with the numbers because I was still trying to teach myself how to collect. So when I collected this one, I thought it was a whole run, but it's a comic, Wolverine Comic Presents. So there's always 2 stories in that book. And I thought that was part of the original run. So I was mixed in numbers, and I was like, what the fuck? Why is there another 233s or 222s? And I was looking at like what was going on, and then I kind of did my own research and watched a couple YouTubes, and that's how I gained the knowledge of the way, because the runs were completely different.
Yeah, because they got different volumes and everything. That's what I had to learn too. So it's like you might be looking for a book or a character and everything, but then it's a totally different volume. So you gotta, like you said, you gotta do your research.
Yeah, so that's awesome about collecting and learning things like that. Kind of excites you because there's more out there. And Wolverine, like you said, Wolverine being a Wolverine character, so many books out there. There's like 8-9 volumes now of his own solo run, and he has a lot of tie-ins, a lot of miniseries. So if you're collecting Wolverine, there's a lot of stuff out there to read from, but there's also certain books that are ghosts and hidden. If
I'm trying to catch up to your boy Cholula, man. Say he's got a lot of the ghost books that I've been looking for. I've been close to getting some of them, but I started paying attention to the market and everything because just like with everything, once the news dies down, there's a dip, and there's certain books that people aren't familiar with that they don't really collect that character. So when I got back into the hobby, I focused on my one character, which was Wolverine. So I started grabbing, all the key Wolverine books, even ones that people, don't like, because then I could find them for cheap. And then I start building up, runs and, story arcs and all of that. So it's like I pretty much all the Wolverine stuff I have, except for some of those ghosts. So those are, always on the lookout.
Yeah, there's a certain ghost out there. There's that with that graham cracker variant, whatever.
Oh yeah, the Nabisco.
The Nabisco variant.
The Sienkiewicz cover, right?
Cover,
yeah. Oh, that's a Doom. Doom loves that cover. He's looking for that cover. Yeah.
I was close. I almost had it, but I got beat out on Feebay.
Yeah, that one, and another one that I've been trying to get is 102.5.
Okay.
Kadon. You know what I mean? Kadon. You know what I mean? It's like that book is a ghost because I was I think another melon or a hard one to get, and I came across it about 8 years ago for like $200. Didn't pull the trigger because I didn't think the market was going to be where it's at right now. You look at that book; it's $350 to $450 book raw.
Right.
And you look at it graded; it's $600 to $800 book, and that's something that hopefully I can get in the future, or stop getting all these new books and able to obtain something. You never know. There's a way you can get it if you learn how to manage
garage sale
book collecting.
While you're talking about that, that's what I'm doing.
Magic garage sale.
The magic garage sale.
Hey, God.
Seriously.
The day I fucking find something at a garage sale that's something like that you're the first person I'm going to be fucking showing. and you know what? I haven't fucking went to a garage sale in a minute. I got time now, so when I'm on my toes, I'm going to find something.
Yeah. No. I think you missed the point. It's not that you can't find something at a garage sale. Obviously, that can be done. I just think it's funny how everybody. I'll find that at like a garage sale one day.
Hey, but see, when we tell them that,
we
tell them that we don't give you a time frame. We can find that shit when I'm fucking 80 years old.
It's true. As long as it's a garage sale, right?
I say I'm gonna go this week and find it at a garage sale.
I understand. There's no time frame. I'm just saying that's an awful lot of books.
Yo.
one of my goals right quick is that Wolverine 1, that J. Scott Campbell variant where Wolverine's wearing the Deadpool suit.
Yes.
That's been one I've been
That's a tough
for that one. Yeah.
I mean, you could get the Mexican one. The Mexican one is a more affordable one. That's
the closest I got.
yeah, but that I think there's a sketch one too, right over that one, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Okay.
I think there is a sketch, but I don't think it's as rare as the
Is that the one that Josh is like, hey, you want this for $100 that one?
Oh yeah. Yo, you had Doom gassed up in the chat with that. Yo, Doom was like, yo, he texted Doom texted me like, yo, is Josh serious? Like,
that was the real thing though. That
was the real one. I started laughing because even I knew it was a hoax.
Yo, talking about Wolverine, man. Are you excited about the game? You know, it was announced, right?
I just saw the trailer this morning, man. Whoa.
Yeah, man. I mean, me and Josh already talked about it. You know, I think we have good hopes about that because, you know, they have a good studio behind it. Yeah. So, you know, we'll see, man. And it is exclusively for PS5, you know, so, you know, it's going to do good numbers. Josh.
Yeah, and then Spider-Man 2, right?
Yeah, Spider-Man 2. Yeah, definitely, man. You know what I mean? There you go. Hell yeah, Uncanny Swag. Definitely, man. I mean, until they showed some trailers, man, you know, we'll see.
Yeah, that Wolverine game, it had a little like Easter egg where it said Hulk 181. So I'm thinking it's gonna go back to his original origin, and that's what's gonna be. I have a feeling that it's gonna be a great game.
Where did it say Hulk 181? I missed that.
On the video, when he's sitting on the bar,
on the wall.
There's a license plate on the right. When the video goes like this, the right side of the wall says Hulk 181 on it on a license plate. On the wall.
You know what was crazy is, so when I played Miles, which was day one when it came out, I think I texted all you guys. I'm like, yo, check out what Miles has in his bedroom, and Miles has an AF-15.
Oh yeah, I think you remember saying that
in the game.
Yeah,
that's dope.
It was a nice teaser. I hope they bring out the longer trailer and actual gameplay. Yeah, you know, I think it's coming out in 2023, so it's gonna take time.
What, Wolverine?
Yeah.
No, the Spider-Man's coming out in 2023. That game won't be out probably till 2024.
So,
man, are you serious?
I mean, maybe 2023, but I wouldn't count on it. I would say 2024 is more likely.
Well, in general, PS5s are hard to get still to this day. It's been almost a year.
It's true
now. So even to this day, they're still hard to get. Everybody was thinking that we were going to have availability by around this time or earlier. So yeah, it's that I can see that happening due to the fact of the demand of who would actually buy it right now.
No, because you got to remember, they're hard to find. Yeah, but they're hard to find because of the internal chipset. It's the chipset which are hard to find.
Okay,
but it's still the fastest selling PlayStation of all time. So they have more PlayStation 5s out there than any other PlayStation they've ever sold at this point. So there is a lot of them out there. It's just not nearly enough because everybody wants one.
Shout out to my man MannyNYC playing them raffles for the PS5s. You know what I mean? So he's still getting shut down from them shit. One day, Manny. One day. All right. I like Dorito chips. I love Dorito chips too, man. You know what I mean? So, all right.
Only
so yeah, broski.
Ranch, though.
I like both.
Nah, man, the cheese ones smell like dirty feet or something.
Yeah, you know what's coming, Bricks Iron Geek. A Pro PS5,
your hands.
But not now. No time soon. I don't think.
No,
go ahead, broski. My bad.
Years.
No, it's all good, brother. No, what are you currently reading right now that you think is a good read at the moment right now?
Well, I'm actually. Last night I just finished up Trade, which is an old book on Black Science. I've been doing that with No Good Comics, Climate Comics. No, I'm sorry, Claiming Comics, which is my boy Jason. He's up in here, and then Rogue's Law was JR over at Team Nerdherd. So we've been teaming up like on a book read, and we've been reviewing that. So
that's awesome.
Reading that science on the new stuff. I still been keeping up with the X-Men books. You know, like Josh said, they've been sucking, but it's like I'm betting on this Inferno run that's getting ready to come out. I hope that what's his name? yeah, I hope Hickman sticks to landing, you know, because he's pretty much out now. And you know, but they still have all the information. He still did that run, which I think is going to be maybe like, you know, 4 or 5 books, something like that. But they're going to be, you know, more pages in the books. And they said that this is supposed to be the actual continuation to the House of X Files 10 series, the Hoxpox. So, and I enjoyed that one. So, you know, they kind of lost me a few pieces here and there in the run, you know, with all the different books, but I've been keeping up with it. So that's what I've been reading lately. Reading indies and stuff like that, but I've been reading a lot of old books, man. I've been, you know, doing my research on like keeping up with the movies and TV shows and the characters, stuff like that. So like I've been reading a lot of stuff on Kane, you know, once we saw him and everything, you know, I've been keeping up with that and you know, the Shang-Chi stuff and just trying to figure out who's coming next, what's coming next. So I've been reading a lot of older books digitally within the Marvel Unlimited app and then the Comixology stuff. So that's I've been doing a lot. I've been reading a lot of old books.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you know I give a lot of crap about digital. You know what I'm saying, but I read myself digital. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I enjoy.
We don't have, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I get my books through Josh, and sometimes Josh like he'll wait for my books to pile up so he can ship it to me. So you know we can save on shipping. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna lose out. So I'd rather just read them, you know, digitally online and see, you know. So. I mean, but at the same time, you know, you got to know what you're reading. You know what I'm saying? You could pirate them or you just read them Comixology, you know, either way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's like I've been like some of the serious stuff with the X-Men stuff I didn't even pick up. You know, I took a break, but now I can read it on the Unlimited app because now they're there for free.
Yeah.
And then indie books, I've been keeping up with like Philadelphia. That's been dope. Yeah, but Barnes. And then I've also been keeping up with what's the other one?
I'm about something killing the children. You've been reading that?
Something's Killing Children. I slowed down with that one because I've been reading that through trades. I've been picking up the trades on that one so I can just read it all together.
Yeah.
You know, some of the individual books I pick up and everything, I was lucky to get, you know, the first book and all the other ones behind that, you know, in the beginning, you know, the ones everybody's looking for.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I kept up with that stuff. Another indie I've been keeping up with is gosh, I can't even think of the other one.
It's so many, man, right now.
I'm not in my book room.
the department of truth is high, right? It's just too many out there to be just
it's a lot of indies, man. It's a lot of indies. I got it. Bitterroot. I've been keeping on
Bitterroot.
Philadelphia. Yeah, those
Philadelphia has a new tie-in book. Really?
Yeah, so they got a new one coming out. It's about it's a girl in her blog, and she has like it's a horror book. Yeah, so I'll pull up the name because I got the name of it.
Yeah.
But it looks real dope. Barnes got a whole series he's putting together, and you know he's behind a lot of movies and you know been in Hollywood and everything. So you know once I found out he was writing that, I started keeping up with it. And he just did the Army of Darkness. He just wrote on that one.
I seen that 1970 something like that.
Yeah.
Nah, that's dope, man. That's dope. But yeah, man, appreciate that for sharing that, man. That's awesome, man. Anyone wants Untold Crimes?
You have your own YouTube channel, right?
Yeah. So I just started the YouTube channel. I've been slow with it, man. We had a lot of family stuff going on back home and everything. You know, people passing away, stuff like that. So it's like I've been
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's like haven't been. The last video I posted was like maybe 3 weeks ago.
With Desire Comics.
How was that?
With Desire Comics.
Yeah, with Nigel. Yeah, so me and Nigel got on there, man, and we were chopping it up, and it was good, man. It's like but like I said, different stuff started happening, people passing away, older family members and everything. So, but I'm actually gonna be back on live this Tuesday. So I got another person that's gonna team up with me. I'll probably start promoting that later on today.
Nice.
But it's like it's my thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in no rush, you know what I'm saying? I wanna, put out some quality stuff. I'm actually giving back to the community, giving something of some substance, giving some feed, some information that they can use, towards this hobby, man, because that's what it is. And like I said, I got back into it to actually collect for my kids, to get some asset pieces, and I want to share what I learned. And and it's so much more to this hobby now. I actually invested in a presser and everything, hollered at E-Rod back in the day, hollered at John from Bronze and all their guys, just different people, to get, that answer questions, that interact with us and stuff, So it's like I took my time and got what they suggested, So it's like so I can learn to do like, Josh over here and Uncle Erod and, start doing my own stuff, but actually take the people on the journey with me, because I know it takes time.
Yeah, man. You just learn from them dollar books. That's all I gotta say, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I got boxes with some like 50 centers and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Take your time with that, man. It's a craft that you gotta take your time with. You know what I mean?
I'm not in no rush because I'm just doing it for myself, man.
Yeah,
I'm not like opening doors for business stuff. I remember listening to you all, where Josh had to close the doors. He was getting so much, and then everything's so backed up and stuff. So it's like just learning, something new, keep myself occupied. And then, if it turns into something later on, so be it. That could be a retirement game for me or whatever. But it's like just something to share with the community and then actually show them, another thing I'm working on is like showing them how I hunt, because it's like I go out there and I find books, when everybody else is all on this, I'm going the other direction. And I'm finding it for the cheap, like my boy King and, Gomez, Josh, you Joker, we all know how to hunt, so it's like, I want to show them, like how I connect the dots. Like I said, I'm reading old books right now, researching, what's going to come next. Cause we know what movies are coming, what shows are coming. So it's like, start putting a puzzle together on your own. Cause we see that they dig deep.
Mm-hmm.
They'll get characters we're not even thinking about, but they'll make it cool. And then boom,
Yeah.
So
like don't. Go ahead.
No, I said that's what made me go back to Batman New 52. It's like I've never really read that. I've got like key parts of the comic, but I've had the whole run, so I've stopped being this time off and reading that and trying to see what it's all about. Because even though someone tells you about the movie, you still want to see it through, and that's basically when you hear a lot of stuff about a certain comic, you enjoy it, but when you actually read it yourself, you get a different point of view, and that's part of why I like reading comics. It's the fact that even though you told me what happened, I want to know more in depth of what's happening. It's like you were getting recommended old books, and this is what's about. Oh shit, let me check it out. So that's the good thing about backtracking.
And now that you're talking to you, Gomez, that you going back to new Batman New 52, like, dude, that's like one of the dopest Batman storylines. Quarter owls and shit, like all that stuff is badass, bro. So like. I'll read it again and again. You know what I'm saying? You don't get tired of it. I mean, at least I don't.
You're right.
So.
And that's the stuff that they should be doing with the movies and TV shows and stuff,
So that's true.
Maybe they start listening to the fans, man.
Hopefully.
Sometimes they do.
I messed around and found a number 1 on that Batman you talking about.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Going on, Punch. Yeah. So, have anybody see What If, man? What If this week? Y'all seen What If, right?
Yeah.
Yo,
that was dope.
I know we talked a little bit about me, yesterday, but listen, to me, it was one of the. I sat down with my kids, they loved it or whatever. They even told me, like, this is the best one we've seen so far, and it is. It's true. It is. With the zombies, dude, I know Biggs yesterday was saying he got the like scary, creepy moments. It was badass. The animation on the What Ifs has been amazing, phenomenal. And this episode to me was good story wise. I like the if you haven't read the Marvel zombie stories,
right?
Do because they sick. They're crazy. It's just crazy. Just the first issue. Just read that issue right there alone. That it gets you hooked, man. That's all I gotta say. It's a good read. But yeah, man. So Broski, you saw it?
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm right with you guys on that one. I think when I told you guys on Saturday is the fact that it'd be awesome if it was more in depth with an animated actual movie because it was 33 minutes long. To me personally, I like horror. I like watching horror films or animes or movies. I like to get that what the hell kind of how they think about doing this shit. Kind of me and my wife watch a lot of horror, like ghostly stuff and all that, and just trip out on shit like that. And when we watch this, it makes me want more. I know there's certain things that like you trip on as the characters of Marvel, especially Biggs pointed out, the fact that they still had their powers. They still had their powers as Marvel beings, Marvel persons. So to have that, because usually when you're a fucking zombie, you lose all that shit. You would think, but for them to have that was pretty dope. That was something different. But then like you said, you read the comics. It's basically what it is in the comics is that they have that that Thor, and that, I mean not Thor, but the power of a Marvel character integrated into a zombie, which I thought was pretty interesting. But like you said, the animation alone, yes, the
I found this in
animation
the back
alone.
bins.
Oh, nice.
And you never know with those stories. They have so many different volumes of the Marvel zombies. You don't know what they'll use next. And I think what got hot was that Final Fantastic Four run, the Ultimate Fantastic Four issues 20, was it 21, 22, and 23. So that one in issue 30, because 30 has a first appearance with Doom in there of all the zombies in the front cover. So if you find that Ultimate Fantastic Four number 30, that's like a cover appearance.
Shit, you gonna make me look at that cover, son.
And then but that run right there kind of like is a prequel towards what comes out through Marvel Zombies. It was pretty neat on a different alternated world, which I thought was pretty interesting.
Yeah, you're right. That 21 through 23, the Ultimate Fallout. I mean, Ultimate Fantastic.
And I got multiples of that comic. I'll show that shit tomorrow on multiple Monday of my run. But I almost bought was it like a 9.4 for like $70 graded, but I just didn't pull the trigger. And when I was thinking about getting it, it was already gone, just because of the fact of the.
It's crazy, man, because once we see them on the TV or the movie, that's when everybody goes crazy. Even when we think it might not pop like it does, it's like, I think it's because it's people that aren't collectors that they want to find a book, or they want to see what it's about, or they want to see if the story matches or whatever. But it's like, they start going crazy for it regardless. Yeah. So it's like dig for those books, you know.
Yeah, definitely, man. Give it a read too, man, guys. Like I said, it's a good read. Ultimate Four, Fantastic Four, 21, 22, and 23, like the first, second cover appearances of the Marvel Zombies. Even the self-titled, you know, the Marvel Zombies run. I just recently collected that like a couple months ago from King of the Golden State. I bought it off of him. Nice. Great price, you know what I mean? I think we got it for like $30 the whole set. The 5
and that was Kirkman on that run, right?
Yeah, yep, yeah, yes it was, man. So yeah, definitely, man. Give it a read. That's all I gotta say. Is a good read. It's a good read, guys. So yeah, man. Josh, you want to say what you want to say about it, or
about What If?
Yeah, What If?
I said on Thoro show the other day, I thought it was the best What If episode so far.
I agree.
I don't think their animation is like fantastic. I think it's okay. Not compared to DC, I mean.
Yeah, okay.
Like it's one of the few things that DC does do right is their animation.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was a really good episode. It you know, most of the other episodes, they have a beginning and a middle, but an abrupt end. And this one felt like it was, you know, it was very well paced the whole way through. You know, I always talk about pacing, and this was one of those episodes that was, you know, very well paced. It was funny. You know, there were serious moments to it though too. But the funny moments were just like really funny. You know, Happy was funny. Scott Lang, funny.
Scott Lang,
you know, I didn't expect to like this episode the best. Honestly, I did not. Don't really care about Marvel Zombies. Not that I've ever read it to make a judgment calling it one way or not. It's just it doesn't, you know, grab my interest. But it does now a little bit. I won't lie.
Yeah,
they made it work.
Yeah,
they made it work.
They did. I don't know how many episodes they're going on with this What If season.
Well, you know what? I think I heard 16. If I
16 episodes.
Right. I think so.
Okay. I thought it was 9. Are there gonna be 2 seasons or just one?
Well, they've already gotten casted for not casted, but they've already gotten set up for the second season, or what is it? Greenlit, whatever.
Okay, for the second season.
Yeah,
that's good. That's good. Yo, it's for you, Josh. New York Giants equals Marvel Zombies.
Yeah, pretty much. Except there's actually some life in the Marvel Zombies.
Oh, it's a 9 episodes. Okay, we got you, no doubt.
Oh, man. It's 9. Okay.
Yeah.
So 16. I'm thinking about that Star Wars we just got with the Bad Batch.
Oh, the Bad Batch. Yeah.
16.
Zombies coming to live action. I don't know. I don't think they'll do that.
Yeah,
they should just stick with the
animated. Yeah, they can do more stuff.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know we're gonna get a part 2. We have to, man.
Yeah.
The way it ended. Yeah.
And Josh was talking about how DC does better animation, stuff than the Marvel. Yeah, I agree. But did you see recently, Josh? Have you seen the trailer to the Injustice talking about DC? The animation
I
movie.
didn't. I saw it pop up, but I didn't watch it. No.
Yeah, that one looked good, man. I can't wait for it. I mean, it doesn't have the same feeling of the game, like the animation style. It's totally different, bro, from the game. So I don't know if that's gonna be a plus or it might take away from some.
From what I know, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe I misheard this. I don't think anyone involved from NetherRealm is working on that or worked on that at all, and I think that's a huge misstep. You know, NetherRealm did those games. That was their idea. They wrote it. And, in typical DC fashion, don't bring in the people who actually worked on the thing or created the thing. Have some other idiot do it who will probably jack it up. But, they actually do some good things with their animated stuff. So maybe it'll be okay.
And again, guys, real quick, shout out to my man Alex from ANS. He says, "What's up, guys? Joker, did the Packers know there was a game today? They got spanked. That's all I gotta say. Hey, it is what it is, man." But shout out to Alex, man. He's the one who's doing a giveaway from ANS, man. Broski has the book over there. He's taking down names. We're gonna put it on a wheel. We're gonna spin that shit. You already know. You already know how it goes, man.
Okay, I don't mean to cut you off, but back to what you all were saying, man, with the animated. That's where DC is killing it. I've always liked their animated series, especially the ones, when they went to the dark ones like HBO Max and everything. But one thing, doing my research and stuff like that, I found out like some of the Marvel animated stuff, they pulled people from those animated series and shows and stopped production and brought them to the movies. So then those are the writers and directors and everything for the MCU movies and stuff. And I feel like that's what DC should do, because that's what's winning. That's what you have the better setup with. So why not get all the people that put that together and bring them to the movies and the TV shows and then let them do their thing with the live action, And you got the story arcs and storylines right there already. You can mix it around or whatever, but it's right there, man. And they're not doing that.
I agree, man. I don't know what's gonna take for them to get this shit together, but they need to get this shit together. You know what I mean? Real quick, the Long Halloween. I did see both Long Halloweens. They were good, man. Even though this is a perfect example of how you don't have to go exactly how the book goes, because it was a totally different ending from the Long Halloween of the book, from the animated movie. But it was great. It was good. I enjoyed it. The animation, all that. I got that old school vibe from Long Halloween of Batman and stuff. So it was awesome, man. It was awesome. Well done. So I agree, Evils, man. I agree. Yeah, boy. There you go. That's it, man. Titans. So about Titans, man. I know nobody's seen Titans here. I don't know if Azores, you don't watch Titans. You don't watch that.
So, you know what? I know the books, but I haven't been able to sit down with the show because of kids and stuff, man. I had to sneak off on my own to watch those, But I mean, go ahead, man.
Darker.
Yeah, one thing about me, man, I don't care about spoilers or all of that stuff. I watch the YouTubes and everything, but I'm still gonna sit down and watch the shows for myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I might pull something different that wasn't, said by somebody else, or I might notice something that they didn't say in the spoiler review or whatnot. So it's like, it's all good, man.
Yeah,
I'll still check it out.
Yeah, no, definitely check it out, man. I know DC's it's kind of tough to when it comes to their live action stuff. You know what I mean? They had some high hopes when it came to Green Arrow, Flash, and stuff like that. So they're doing good with Stargirl. Stargirl's pretty good. But when it comes to just let it go, let them do what they gotta do. Titans is your show, man. Titans, they straight up fuck you. We don't care. We're cursing, all that stuff, and it's badass. You get the action and all that stuff. They obviously stealing some storylines from the comic books. With Death in the Family in it. You got Red Hood in it. It's what you asked for. This episode was crazy too, and I think that's another show that gets better and better by each week. Like Josh said about What If, Titans' episode is getting better and better every week. I know in the beginning I wasn't feeling the actor who was playing Red Hood. I'm growing to like him. You know what I mean? So give him a chance. And the guy who plays Scarecrow, he's not even Scarecrow. He's Jonathan Crane. He's a freaking dope actor. He's a dope actor. I give it to him. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Real quick, yeah, Titans is phenomenal, you man. It is, man.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about that show, man. So
It's an underrated show, bro. I'll tell you, check it out, man. I'll tell you. Real quick with the $5 super chat, man. We got okay. I'm here. You can start over now. All right, we can start over. All right, Bates. Got you, brother. Nah, fuck that. yo. But yeah, appreciate you, Biggs, man. Thanks for the $5 super chat, man. And yeah, man, Titans is just getting better and better. I know y'all haven't seen it. I recommend it to you guys. I know me and Biggs talk about it all the time. He's a big fan of it too. So yeah, man, guys, if you have not been watching Titans, watch it. Either get your homie to put it on Plex or go sign up for HBO Max. One of the two, you know what I'm saying? So there you go. So yeah, man, that's a little talk about Titans because I'm not gonna be talking to myself about it, you know what I mean? Because if you don't watch it, you know what I mean. But we are gonna be talking about some cover tunes, guys. Shout out to CBSI, you already know, for Mike Morello, kid, you know what I mean? And yes, Josh, he's giving Vampirella and Red Sonia a little break this week, man. So he has. This is Golden Age. He's doing Golden Age girls. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all
Golden girls, baby.
Yeah.
Right. Let me get this ready.
Like Vampirella's grandmother or something like that.
Oh shit, man! Y'all already know. My man Mike Morello does cover tunes, man. This is issue 176. Girly Golden Goodness. And here he puts down. Let me see what he puts down here. He doesn't really put anything to start off with. He's just letting us know how much some of these books are when he talks about these, man. So we're gonna move on to the first book, man. First book is going to be. There you go, Crime Reporter here, man. Here we go, man. Back from 1948, man. A dope ass Matt Baker. If y'all don't know Matt Baker, go check out his art, man. Matt Baker's badass when it comes to his art, man. Golden Age art, book covers, I should say. He puts down. Let me see. He puts down much like I said about talking about another book that he's going to talk about. It is also on its own animal as a horror book, which I have left off on this list. This is one of the best non-famous Baker covers, which is true because I've never seen it. Those Crazy Seven Seas and Phantom Lady books will start at $1,000 and go up from there exponentially. In most cases, whereas this one should be under $300. I mean, $300 still pricey for me as a book that I don't really know of. You know what I'm saying? But for Matt Baker cover, I guess it's okay. Guys, what y'all say?
Man, that's dope, dude.
Right?
It reminds me of like the Sailor Jerry tattoo artwork, man. Like those classic, cuts and everything, and it just stands out. When you see it, and I know with the Golden Age, there's a lot of Golden Age collectors that they go after nothing but stuff like this, like the crime reporters and everything.
Yeah, I agree. She does look like one of those old school pinups tattoos. Yeah. I definitely feel you on that, man. Broski.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. That's something I know. These are pricey books, and getting them in great condition, it's dope. It reminds me of Dick Tracy type shit. When I see this, the yellows and everything. So I like it. If I find it in the wild, I'll get it. But depending on the price, I like this the way it is, the colors and everything. Matt Breaker 19. Matt Baker.
I agree, Thoro. I mean, not Thoro. My man Evils, man. He said very nice, but for 300, I could do something else with 300. You know what I mean? That's a dope ass cover. It is a dope cover, man. I agree, Thoro, man. Josh, what you say?
Yeah, it's nice. I wish there was something more to Golden Age books that made me want to collect them. Because there is something about the covers, but I don't know. I don't want to buy a book just for a cover, even though I understand that's what this segment is all about. I don't know, but I have all the respect in the world for people who just just collect stuff like this, because it is unique. It's not that common to stumble across stuff like this. So, it's a style that was definitely ahead of its time in a lot of ways.
I agree. I agree, man. So we're gonna go on from Matt Baker, man. From Matt Baker to over here to Joe Orlando, guys, from 1951, man.
No.
1951. Rocket to the Moon. This one doesn't have an issue number,
Rocket to the toilet.
Really not talked about all at all, and snaggable for 200ish. I guess, but not for me, man. I'm not spending 200 on this. This one was originally put on my radar by John Z during the Vintage Voyage episode a couple of years ago, along with Ben C. Still on my watch list, and one stunning book with a little red dress distress factor going on. Guys, what y'all say? I mean, I like the colors on this. That's about it.
Nope, I don't.
That's about it. Go ahead, guys. What y'all say?
It's too weird.
I don't know. It's I was thinking in my head, these books that he's showing, these are books that can be pricier later down the line.
Gomez. I don't mean to cut you off, Gomez.
That's what he put Taylor with the 200-ish.
Girl, did I not just have a soapbox moment on your show the other night? You just cursed us from winning now. Not like we were going to win anyway, but you always need to say we're going to lose if we have any hope of winning. All right. Sorry, Gomez.
That's correct, man.
Rant over. There you go. All right, got it.
No, like I said, it could be something that they're down the line with these. I see a lot of people, not a lot of people, but certain people that will post like books like this, and I trip out of how much they cost and the conditions is. So this could be something later down the line. If you get, it can be worth something more later down in the line. So these are what, 1950s? Come on, almost 100 years. About 80, 70 years already. So it's already a book that's probably won't find unless you go search in the garage sale.
It's definitely stupid. It's definitely one of those like those sci-fi-ish type covers. I mean, it's not a bad cover. It's not for me. The first one was better than this one. What you say, Azores, man?
Yeah, the first one stood out a lot more. This one, I'm like you guys, like the alien looks crazy to me. It's like, but this is old school, you know what I'm saying? So for back then, it probably stood up, and then like Gomez was saying with the colors, it pops. So this book, if you see it on the shelf back then, it's gonna grab your attention anyway.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's so old, if you could find something like this in a great condition, that's an investment right there.
Yeah, that's the thing too, man. To find a golden age book at a high grade, those are rare because back then they didn't have short boxes. They have My Lights, bag and boards. Do you know what I mean? So to find it at a high grade, somebody had to just take it off the rack, put it somewhere, and just left it there. You just forgot it. So
like those collections that they're actually coming to life nowadays.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like the 96 AF-15 that's over like 3.6 million.
Right, exactly.
I know it was Josh. I don't have proof, but I know it was Josh. I know it was.
Man, that would be awesome.
They said a 181 just sold for like 84.
Damn.
84K.
Wow.
9.8. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. So we're going to move on from there to here to Exciting Comics issue number 62. We're getting better, man. This is an Alex Schoenberg cover, man. Back from July of 48, man. This is a nice cover. I like it better than the one that we just saw. Yes. Schoenberg here covers are a thing of absolute beauty, and there are a few like his robot cover and his shark cover on this same Exciting Comic series, issue number 60, that really break the bank. But there are also a few that are kind of off the radar, like this one. I think it's just gorgeous with colors that really pops and lovely depiction of a feminine form. Add in bondage, and you should have a classic. No idea why copies can be had for $200. $200 for this copy here. This going, guys. Taylor Winter, 200-ish. No, but he did put it in the other one, man. $200. So, guys, take it away.
I don't know if that's bondage, though. She just looks like they're hunting her, or hunting some. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's really bondage, but it's okay. It reminds me of Jungle
Bondage.
Action, not Jungle Action that probably everyone's
Like-
thinking of. The original Volume 1 Jungle Action.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I like it, but I kind of agree with the price range. I kind of agree with Comics Explained. He says, yeah, I never buy physical comics unless it's a super sentimental or significant. With something like this, it's hard because of the time frame, 1948, and the price. It is hard, but I like the cover. The cover is pretty dope. Like I said, it's pretty dope. A 10 center. You're gonna find these in beat up conditions. Like it goes back what Joker says. They didn't have no bag and boards or anything, so you know you're not gonna find. Getting it at a 4.5 or 3.0, that's probably the range that you'll probably end up getting them in. But I like the way it looks. It's old classic, 40s and 50s of the girl, just in general, how they used to draw them, or they take pictures of what they used to wear. So it's kind of like, in a way, it's in that era. You can tell right off the bat.
I agree, man. I agree with you, man. But before we move on to my man Azores, let me bring in my man, the Comic Pimp 143, guys. Thank you for joining us.
Glad to be here, man. Glad to be here.
It's been a hot minute.
What is this?
Yeah, I know. It's been a while.
Bro.
Oh shit, yo. So go ahead, Azores, man. Talk about this book, man. Go ahead.
And this one stands out a lot more, especially than that last one. But you know what, man? With the Golden Age, the cool thing I like about it is actually doing the research and finding out about these different artists and everything. Like I'm over here looking up this one, and Schomburg was actually a Puerto Rican artist.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And then Matt Baker was a black artist, and our second guy was Italian. But it's like doing the research to see what other books they did. This Schomburg did a lot of stuff for Marvel and everything back in the day, like Invaders #1 and Golden Age, Human Torch, and then Darren Mystery Comics, which was one I researched on for when I was doing like a Weapon X breakdown and everything. So it's like, I think it's cool with the Golden Age when you really start looking into these artists, writers and stuff. I think that's what, grabs people more with it than it's just a book and just the art. It's a lot more history and, stuff with it. But yeah, this one pops, this one stands out. And it's like, man, y'all, I'm not gonna let y'all turn me to a Golden Age hunter, man. That's what y'all trying to make me do. Let me go broke over here.
Oh man, hey, it happens. It happens, bro. It happens.
Yeah.
So yo, Doom, what you say, bro?
You know what? So this is right up my boys Alex's comic books. Yeah, I mean, Alex has been a huge Schomburg, whatever the hell his name is, fan. For me, I love anything like history. So it's got that World War II airplane pinup girl vibe, on the side of the planes that they used to do and stuff. And yeah, I'm feeling. I like it. It's really cool, man. I'm just glad to be here. That's it.
Yeah,
it does look like that artwork. Yeah.
Look, Marco's Big Drew said the same exact thing. That looks like something you would see in the side of a World War II bomber plane. Yeah.
I mean, if you look at some of the past, like World War II planes and some of the pinup girls that they used to have, like in the mechanic shops and stuff, this is just right up that alley. And so, I mean, if you're new, maybe this is not right up for you, but maybe we can get Azores to start getting some golden books right now. So
hey man, they're saying this. They saying this guy right here did like Flying Aces covers and a lot of.
Schomburg is huge, man.
Yeah,
and that's
what I'm learning about him right now. Timely and everything.
Yeah. Alex, my boy Alex has been on this artist for like a long time, just trying to figure out what Alex has been doing. Schomburg, not Alex the comic order, but Alex the comic order has been trying to figure out what Alex Schomburg has been doing, and
it gets complicated. But we got you.
No, I knew who you were talking about. I knew what you were saying because I've caught some of his videos when he's talking about the Golden Age. And he knows stuff, man. Yeah.
And definitely, man, for the Latinos, man, especially for the Puerto Rocks, man. Man.
Yeah.
Schomburg collector, man. Straight up Puerto Rican artist, man. So that could may be the first Puerto Rican artist that in comic books, in the industry. So
is Schomburg a Puerto Rican name?
Yeah, he's Puerto Rican.
No,
I don't know if it's a Puerto Rican name. That sounds.
I was about to say. All right.
Yeah. I think he was mixed with Puerto Rican and German.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Which makes a little more sense.
That's where the last name comes from.
Yeah,
the Schomburg.
All right, so we're gonna move on, man. From there to Fight Comics, man. Fight Comics 47, guys. Art cover done by Lily Renee. Here, my man Mike Morello has put down a gorgeous cover with graceful and lovely lines. A stunning and strong girl who is really only good girl because it's hot outside. I guess he's talking about the image there. Beautiful layout and perspective. Send this one over the top for one that most people don't ever talk about. Another that can be had for less than $200, which seems criminal to me. Another one that I like it. Not my favorite one here out of the list, but I'm digging this one, man. And this one is definitely a golden age off the bat, man. Guys, what you say?
Yeah, shout out to Mike Morello for putting out this stuff out. I never even known about these books, and to have this topic or this subject on cover 2s this week, dope. I like it. I'm all game for it, but would I get it? Not right now. But I really enjoy looking at these and not knowing that these are out there somewhere.
Come on, $200 for Señorita Rio. Come on,
why?
son.
That's probably why.
You know
What's Señorita Zorro?
What do you
It does
that's
like
right.
a Thoro, right?
Yeah, it does a little bit.
Azores scene anyway.
Yo, Josh, what you say, Josh?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It looks like Zorro a little bit. I mean, again, I respect the artwork. I respect how old it is, but am I gonna pick that up? No. If I saw it anywhere, I mean.
Yeah, I got you. Azores, what you say?
I like it. It stands out. You got a scene, like I said, it looks like from Zorro, and then it's Lily Renee is a woman artist. I think that's dope too. I'm looking at it. They're talking about she's 100 years old right now, dude, and she's still
Wow.
alive. She's still alive, man. That's awesome, dude.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, I think what I would try to do if I do, dabble in golden age is to try to see if you can find those pristine copies. It's like, because that's a challenge in itself. So then you're not just buying whatever.
Yeah, I mean, but if you're gonna go like that, bro, you gotta have the mindset that be ready that you're gonna be dropping some money. You know what I mean?
Right. But to add it to the hunting game, so it's like,
yeah. I feel you, man.
Because I already know these are crazy prices with certain golden ages. I've seen some at the cons and everything, but if you can find a collection.
Yo, my man, Eli's dropping knowledge. Señorita Rio is still
nice.
being used in FemForce comics. They use a lot of golden age female characters, man.
Oh, that's dope.
Eli,
what's happening?
Yeah, definitely, man.
See, the problem with these books is for people who collect them to sell them again. It's such a specific thing. Somebody really needs to be looking for this in order to buy. This isn't something you can just really really on eBay and it sells.
Mm-hmm.
This is something you need to sell through Heritage.
Yeah.
That's where these things get sold and will get bought. Other than that, it's so hard trying to sell these, even at a convention. These are not books that are easily sold. Even, and that's why it's so risky to buy these kind of books for investment purposes. Buying them because you want them is one thing, but buying them for investment purposes, not the easiest thing to sell.
I agree, Ben. I agree with you. This is kind of you have to have a thing for this, man. You got to be, if you're looking for golden age, this is your thing. This is not for everybody, basically.
You better either go to Heritage or go directly to the golden age guru or somebody like that who will appreciate this, just because of how old it is, and if nothing else, but probably more than just how old it is. But you know what I mean.
Definitely, man. Hey, Doom, what you say about this cover, bro?
Yeah, just piggybacking on what Josh says. So as far as these types of book, Josh is right. However, the small market for this book, the people are willing to pay for it. Yeah. It's kind of one of those things. So it's kind of like variants that are extremely hard to find. It's a supply and demand thing, right? So the supplies on these books are super small. However, that small community of people that demand these books, those people will go after these books. So I guess kind of like what Josh is saying, whether they go on Heritage, even if you were to put this book on a website such as eBay or whatever, that very small bit of community, they will fight for this book. And it's just one of those things. I mean, you have people in our comic collecting community that they're so diverse, right? So you have your way of collecting, and then there's all these people that They're a different way of collecting. Trust me, the people that see this book, if it's in a certain condition and they want it, especially that the history that Lily has, Lily Renee, like people will chase these things down. As for me, as for this cover, I'm not this kind of collector. I'm not one of those people. However, long story short, I like this. I think it's got a great vibe to it. I'm feeling it. But I'm kind of in the same boat with, I guess, what Josh was saying, that if I saw this at a convention, I'm not the collector that would pick this up. But that's just me, right? But I will tell you this: the small little community that does like this stuff, they will fight for this book, and it can be worth a good deal of money.
I got you. Yeah, I agree, man. So we're moving on to Planet Comics, man. Planet Comics 56, back from September 48, guys. Cover done by Joe Doolin. All right. And here my man Mike Morello's put down, and there are so many choices from this series, and none of you would be wrong for choosing another. But this one is my favorite simply because of the depth, layout, and, well, underwear. This is not okay. Mike Morello. Mike Morello's a little freak. I see. All right. This is not one of the heavily sought after issues. Well,
no, I was just saying this is straight Sears catalog underwear right here. This is when you had nothing else, man. This was your Playboy right here.
I'm digging this cover. I like it. Not just because Shorty's in the little, underwears and shit, but it's a nice cover, man. I like it. It screams Golden Age, like I said. Even though it's obviously all Golden Age books, but it's one of those books that you can look at and appreciate it. You know what I mean? What y'all say?
Yeah, no, I'm with you in that era. The fact that it like I said, screams Golden Age, and I know it's Red Sonja in her prime. So you never know when you find that all those verses you see through the line. But I like it. It's some during that time era they're doing a lot of sci-fi, alien type shit in those comics. Not a lot so much now they did back then. So it was pretty cool because that's the era when you started figuring out about fucking aliens and shit like that. So they put that shit in comics because that's what excited and brought people, because they didn't have what we have now. So that's why they read that shit. It's like a fantasy to them, or like just like stories based on that shit.
Definitely, man. Josh?
I think that's Vision down there.
All right. With his back churning and shit. Yeah, good point. Yeah. I didn't even see that to now. Azores?
Say this one doesn't stand out as much as some of the other ones. Maybe because they caught an older picture, but you can see like the story arc already in the cover. Mm-hmm. Like they're doing something to, like, I guess, bring her to life, maybe. And then somebody's trying to, tear up this evil scientist machine or something at the bottom or whatever. Or he's trying to save his lady before he takes her, turns her into a skeleton too.
Yeah. Doom.
Yeah, this reminds me of Lois Lane 106. Do you know
I was
just
about to say that. Oh my God.
Doesn't it remind you of that?
Yes.
So it reminds me of Lois Lane. For you people that don't know what the hell I'm talking about, it's the one where Lois Lane turns into a black woman for a day.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's the one. It just reminds me of that. I guess it's because it's black and then the girl's in some kind of glass casing, whatever. But as soon as I saw this, I was like, damn, that reminds me of that comic. As far as this comic goes, yeah, so, hey, you know what? You put a girl in underwear, I'll buy it. That's all. You know what I mean? What is funny though is to think that this was risque. You know what I mean? Back in the day, like this is like, I don't know. This is like just swimsuit right now, and it's actually more than a swimsuit right now. I don't even know. Girls walk around with these shorts now.
Yeah.
Like,
that's an outfit right there.
Yeah, this is like a regular outfit. This is just like mall outfit. But anyway, it's just kind of crazy to think that this was back in the day. This is like, risque. This is an all black comic too, so I mean, I could imagine finding this in high grades. Got to be like super crazy. Yeah. You got a 10-cent comic. I mean, you could tell from some of these comics that we've been looking at, there is a market for these things, and there is, again, just going back what I said, there's a small community of people, but guess what? Like these people will pay for this stuff. So
Facts.
Yeah,
Now that I look at it, he looks like he's bringing her to life.
Yeah, something's going on, man. I don't know. I don't have the book, so I can't tell you. But
I don't know how he put underwear on her. I mean, she didn't have clothes with the skeleton.
Right.
Yeah.
You
didn't have to put clothes on this girl.
you know,
He's just a gentleman.
yo, we're moving on. We're moving on to Hetty Divine, number 25, guys. Covered by Unknown. And this is back from February 48, guys. Here he puts down lots of collectors stay away from sillier titles, especially those from Marvel or Atlas, like this title or like Patsy Walker. I think that's a crime. One look at Patsy Walker number 1 will change most people's minds in an instant. Although that one is really expensive, even though in the low grade. And this Hetty number 25 should too. I doubt I need to say why this one is awesome and so innocently naughty. Perfection. And I still don't own one. Sigh. It goes for around $300. Damn, sometimes a little less. Yo, do $300 for this book? I'm alright.
That's
good.
crazy.
I think
I'm
it's
good.
I think it's Heidi.
Heidi?
Or is it Heidi?
Heidi.
Just Heidi spelled a weird way.
Hetty.
Yeah, I thought Hetty.
Oh man!
Everybody likes a little Hetty once in a while.
You know,
Everybody likes a little Hetty.
But guys, what y'all say about this one, man?
I like the left half of the cover. The right half is stupid.
Her booty. her fat ass booty is killing the bull.
Yeah. All right. What'd you say, Gomez?
No, it's okay. It's good. It's cool. It's all right, man. It's okay.
Okay. All right, Azores.
Yeah, I'm good on this one too. But like they were saying earlier, it's a collector for everything. That's what we've been learning within this hobby, right?
But up to look.
You know what it looks like? It looks like she farted and then like the bull,
Right?
like the
Like
bull
she tooted.
like she tooted and then she's embarrassed, and then the bull took a quick sniff.
But yo, I agree. I'm tending to agree with Josh. The left side of the cover is a lot better than the right side. I think if they just kept her, it would have been good.
You know what I always find fascinating? I mean, I understand why, but I always like it when they don't even know like who the cover artist is. Like that's just so awesome to me. That like it's just lost in history.
It's that old. Yeah.
You gotta break your head. Do some real investigation for that shit.
Yeah.
So we're moving on, man. We're with 2 more books, man. 2 more books, guys, man. This one I kind of like. These are, I don't know. I say because these looked a little bit better. This one here, it's Wow Comics issue number 29 from Fawcett. September of 44, guys. The artist is gonna be Jack Binder, guys. Jack Binder did the cover of this. And then my man Mike Morello's put in Wow Comics number 10 seems to get the love, and rightly so, since many view it as an inspiration for Adam Hughes' homage to Legion of Superheroes number 23, 1 in 10 variant, which I didn't know that. Now I know. There are other amazing Mary Marvel covers, though, and this is my favorite for all kinds of reasons. This is a good one, though, Mike. I like this one, too. It may perhaps not be rightly considered good girl art, since that would be like calling it Wonder Woman comics, but it has that feel regardless. Gorgeous pop color against the black backdrop. A pretty rare book, but no one should run much more than $100. Less than $100 for this one. See, that's respectable. I agree. I agree. Even with that black background, it's pretty tough, man, to get this in a high grade. Obviously, for obvious reasons. Guys, what y'all say?
Yeah, it's cool. It's my Shazam a little bit, like a
That's what I was thinking.
Shazam. Yeah, it's something that for $100 it's not that bad to collect, but like everybody says, everybody collects different, so. For that price, I'm pretty sure it goes good. Mike P, the one that you showed before, said that book sold for $1,250. The Heidi Divine. So the book that we like the least goes for the most.
Right.
Actually, that wasn't the book that I liked the least out of this. It was one earlier. Was it the Rock to the Moon? Rocket
Oh
Moon.
yeah,
that
Rocket,
one.
Rocket Moon.
I don't know if it's just because the bone, the girl, the situation that women had in the past, videos and shit. So I don't know if it's like the way it is now. I don't know. So I don't know. But this one right here, it's cool. I like it. I like the fact that the fucking thing that she's on is an actual was like a lightning bolt.
Mm.
So it's pretty cool.
Okay, and Josh, what you say?
I mean, it's okay. Again, Shazam feeling to it a little bit, but I mean, it's not my thing. I mean, I respect it, but
Yeah, it's just like you say, it's Golden Age is just not your cup of tea, which is all right.
well,
You know what I mean?
no, it's not. Golden Age isn't my cup of tea. I mean, I like Golden Age just fine. It's just this one isn't necessarily my.
Okay, all right, no doubt. Azores, what you say?
Say, I was gonna ask you all if this was one of the Shazam family members.
Yes,
but
Mary Marvel. It is.
Okay, all right. So, yeah, man, learning about history and everything is all on board with me, man. So, 10 center can't go, but with that black cover, I doubt we could ever find any like amazing copies of that, right?
Facts, yo, for real. I agree with you, man. Maybe mid grade, you could say. You know,
Mid grade, yeah.
That's best. Doom, what you say?
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I think I like this just because it has that superhero kind of vibe to it. The other ones just kind of had that good girl, bad girl, whatever kind of vibe. At least this one has at least a superhero kind of thing connected to it. And yeah, I mean, I like it. Anyway, I mean, you got a Golden Age cover. I mean, Alex has been talking to me about these kind of books for a while. I'm kind of with Josh. It's just when I go to conventions and stuff like that, this is not what I seek after. However, if I'm at a garage sale, if I'm at a swap meet or something, and if somebody has these books, I would definitely pick it up if it's at a good price and stuff like that.
And where?
What do you call it? Swap meet, flea market? What do you guys call it?
No. You were right. Garage sale.
Yeah.
Garage sale.
Yeah.
But Gomez, don't forget his garage sales are different than your garage sales.
Yeah,
that's right.
They got books out there, man.
Yeah.
Oh
and
gosh.
the thing about it is like these kind of books, when you have these kind of books in your collection, it's funny that as most comic collectors, they kind of respect these books a lot more than some of the modern stuff.
Yes.
Like if you have a guy who has a bunch of modern books and he showcases it, and versus the guy who has a bunch of these books and they showcases it, it seems that people will respect these books more.
Oh, yeah,
and then because there's history to it, and it's just one of those things. But I mean, I like it, but again, it's not one of those things. It's not what I'm seeking after. But yeah, definitely, it's a cool book. I like it. At least it has a superhero aspect to it.
Definitely, man. I could appreciate my Morello putting this on the list, man. It was a good one. It's a good one. So we'll move on to last book, man. Last book you can put on. You can put Archie, man. Archie 101, guys. Back from 59, guys. Covered by Unknown. Probably Earl Dan DiCarlo. He's not sure. But let me read what he puts down, man. Headlights, anyone? And I agree. Damn. Okay. Perkiness. Yeah. Archie 50 gets all the love. And for some reason, people like Betty and Veronica, number 40. I never saw the allure to that book. This one is a bit of a dark horse, and I love it. I still don't own a copy, me neither, man. So don't feel bad, Mike. So don't you guys go and buy them all before I can snag one. Easily grab for $100 or less. This seems like one of the great Archie bargains. Perhaps not technically Golden Age in 1959, no, but close enough.
Skirting the line.
Mm-hmm. Close enough for me, and still feels like Golden Age Archie. The artist is technically unknown, but my money would be on it being an early Dan DiCarlo, while he was still trying to look like Bob Montana. Guys, what y'all say?
I like it. I don't like Archie at all. I do not understand the draw to it. That being said, people that like grew up that were kids, like when Archie came out, love it. Love it. Like every one of these like old LCS guys like that were around this time, as much as they love superheroes, they love Archie just as much. But I don't understand the fascination behind it.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I didn't grow up when it first came out, but I used to read the little Archie digests, and this shit had me cracking when I was a kid. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the Archie books, man. It's just funny, I guess. Have you read them?
No.
That's why. Give it a try, man. You know what I mean?
No.
It's like you could tell as a kid, I don't want that, mom. I don't like that. They don't give it to you. Gotta try it, brother. Try it. You know what I'm saying? You might like it. You know what I mean?
No, I got too much other shit to read.
Gomez, what you say, Gomez?
Yeah, I'm kind of the fence with Josh, like how he says. I'm the same way. I gifted whenever I find these, I just gift them with AOKs randomly. Like if I find them for $5 to $10, I don't find this comic especially, but like in the 200s. I'll find them for like $5 or $1. I usually just it doesn't keep my interest with Archie myself. I have I'm back with Josh. I have too much shit to read, and this is a book. They even have a TV show from it. I watched it with my dad and my daughter, and it was okay, but I still wasn't piquing my interest when I watched it on Netflix. It's just me. It looks too soft. It's too fucking soft for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's just all about comedy. It's that's all Archie is. Me, and some collectors, they go hard on Archie, man. The double entendre covers. You know what I mean? So, people, this is something like you had to have like a
nostalgia for it.
You know what I mean. So, Azores, what you say, bro?
Yeah, I've never been an Archie fan, so these comics were never on my radar. I mean, I know about it. But that's not something that I collect or I would collect. Plus, it's so many Archie books, man. You would go broke trying to collect all these, man.
Facts.
It's a lot.
For real. Let me see. Doom, what you say?
As far as Archie books, the only really ones that I've collected is the double entendre ones. The one where he's talking about being in a pink today, or talking about a pearl necklace, or just stuff like that.
He got to beat off some guys.
You got to beat off like 3 guys and just to get to her. So the double entendre ones is the ones that I've collected. There is also a first appearance of Sabrina.
Yes.
Is it the Teenage Witch? So just those kind of things. I've never been an Archie collector as far as like the comic. I mean, for the people that know me, I'm a huge cover guy anyway. So this cover doesn't really gravitate towards the stuff that I like. However, the double entendre stuff, the hard to find, those things have always been things that I've always liked to collect. So, yeah, definitely. But as far as this cover, it's all right.
All right. There you go, man.
But don't worry, Mike Morello. I ain't chasing this one.
Yeah, I think you're good on that one.
Yeah, you good on that one, man. So that was Cover Tunes, guys. Make sure y'all tune in again, man, on comicbookinvest.com to check out Mike Morello and other people who write articles on that website, guys. Josh does the FOC list for CBSI, guys. Make sure you check out our FOC list. I think, man, since me and Broski was talking about this before the show, I think we're gonna, since it's football season, we're gonna do our show on Fridays, man. We're gonna see if we can try to do our shows on Fridays, so this way, we don't miss a beat on Sundays, watch our football games and stuff like that. So we'll see. You know what I mean?
Great. I finally get Sunday, Mondays off, and now these fuckers are going to Friday. Mother. It took me like 2 months to finally get this Sunday, Monday off.
That was just talks. It was between me and
no, it actually makes sense. People are. I mean, there's a lot of football fans here.
But listen, man, this is a show where you can catch this on the rewind and just watch it. You know what I mean? You don't have to watch it live. You know what I mean? But yes, man, guys, stay tuned again, guys, man. After when we do our show and tell, we have a nice little giveaway from ANS Comics, guys. Yeah. Shout out to ANS Comics already. You already know. They gave us a nice what is it? Marvel Comic presents.
Marvel presents 72, the 72. Origin or the first appearance of Weapon X before it came Wolverine. So. Like a little origin story, part of it.
No doubt. But before we do that, Broski wanted to bring back Artist Spotlight, man, and he wanted to highlight an artist, man. And we only have a few covers, man, to talk about here, man. It's about what is it? Eight books here. That's it. And Frank Cho. We got Artist Spotlight here, Frank Cho, guys, man. And guys, man, if you know Frank Cho, he likes them thick. That's all I gotta say. All right? So we got some nice covers here that we want to talk about. Not sure in what order I have these here, guys. Just this is my book. Here I picked Miss Marvel issue number 1 just off the bat because I got it and I got it signed. And it's not slab as raw, but it's signed by Frank Cho. And it's just, like I said, man, my man likes them thick, and yeah, Miss Marvel right there, nice and thick. That's all I gotta say, Moving on, and it was this right in here. It was Iron Man number 5, man. Iron Man number 5. I picked this one here because it gave me of John Tyler Christopher kind of vibe with the negative space, the colors or whatever. So yeah, you know what I mean. And it's like I said, my man likes some thick, bro. That's all I gotta say, man. Those are my books. All right. Next up, it's gonna be, I think. Oh, these are James books. All right. Here we have Novel number 13. Frank Cho cover. I didn't even know this was a Frank Cho cover. I've seen this cover before, but James is not here to
it
talk
would
about
be
this.
fucking James to pick this lame ass fucking cover. I mean, dude, like, look, let's be honest, right? 90% of the people that watch this, 95, 99 is all dudes, right? And then, like, he wants to pick fucking Donkey Tour playing peekaboo with freaking Sam Alexander. With maybe that's a girl. It's probably
I think that's a guy.
Yeah, I think it's a dude. I think it's a dude, and he's all like, "Yo, you're gonna get some donkey dick and some alien dick." This is how the Avengers Initiative starts.
Yo, word. You
Yeah,
don't get jumped in. You get,
Dude, there's so many Wonder Woman covers he could have picked. There's so many Red Sonja stuff. And fuck, the wonder he's not fucking here because he realized he made a mistake. God damn. You know what, James? You are officially out of the closet, my guy. We caught you. You're officially out of the damn closet. I hope he's listening. God damn it. How can he pick this? Out of all the Frank Cho covers, he picks this? You gotta be fucking. Gotta be kidding me. Jesus criminy.
This is not that. We all picked 2 books, man. I picked 2, he picked 2, and then this is the next one he picked right here. Ultimates 3, issue number 3, guys. Right. You're doing. What you say about this? This got better? Did it get better?
Yeah, you know what happened? He realized he fucked up. He realized he let everybody know that really Donkey Thor and that bisexual guy on the bed. and then trying to rape poor Sam Alexander. I mean, poor thing, man. That guy can't catch a break, bro. So he knew he messed up. He put this on. The great thing about Frank Cho is that not a lot of his stuff costs a lot of money. So if you're a cover guy, you can get some great stuff. I mean, he does work to me just not okay. I'm not gonna say just as good, but like almost as good as Adam Hughes. But they don't even get the same respect. Like not even the same respect. That Miss Marvel you shown, that doesn't go for nothing.
No, really doesn't.
You tell me right now, if Adam Hughes made that cover, it would not be worth so much more. Same damn cover. Yeah. I'm telling you. It's just one of those things. But anyway, I can't believe he picked that. It doesn't matter what he shows us now. I'm gonna stop watching his hauls. He already doesn't have people watching his hauls. I'm going to be one of them that stop watching it.
Oh my god! Shots fired.
Shit. Come on. He does Frank Cho, and then he gives us that one. Jesus, fucking criminy. Jesus.
Yeah. So that's what those are his 2 books right there, guys, man. And moving on, this is my man Azores Tiger's book, man. X-Men number 2. What you say, Azores?
So yeah, I picked this one, man, because look at Rogue. She's ready to go to war right there, man. But this is actually a key, believe it or not. Say the first team appearance of Hellfire Club. But it's like the new one that's in the story arcs now, which is Hominis Verendi. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it's a new group that's running things in Madripoor in the new X-Men run. So I thought it was pretty cool that to tie it in and mix it all together. And then it's another X-Men book. So I found this in the back bins a while back.
Hey, Azores, check out Jungle Girl number 5. That's where Frank Cho just did the same damn cover over again, but you'll like it even better.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
Oh man! All right, so the next book he has this one right here. I picked this one. You sent me 4 images, but I picked the 2 for you, man.
Yeah, I didn't know how many we were doing, so Yeah, but man, dude, this one right here is so dope to me, dude. Even if it was just a poster, you know, I would rock that. They're not tigers, but I think they're lions. But they might, I don't know, I might be wrong. Are they tigers? I can't tell. But dude, this is like a piece of art right here, man.
Yeah.
You know, like you could tell he went all out on this cover. And yeah, man, I'm about to add this one to the hunting list right here to try to find it.
You definitely, I added it to my list too, man.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. All right, so we will move on from Azores, man, to Broski. Broski, 2 books. There you go, Broski.
So this one right here, I actually got 2 copies. I made up because I knew fucking King of Golden State one put out some ass, put out some legs, so I decided to change it up. This one's actually a sketch variant that I like that he did. I was searching him myself a while back, and this is a Wolverine number 300. That is actually Wolverine and Scarlet Witch, if you believe, but that's something different. I don't think I ever seen him with Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, I've never seen this.
So this one right here, I picked up 2 for myself. I just enjoy it. I think I've bought. If you watch my haul videos, you'll see that I've bought a book that shows a little bit of artwork of what he does, Frank Cho, and I've seen him previously in the con. So yeah, I love this book, man. This one I don't think a lot of people have ever shown. So yeah,
I've never seen that one. Yeah.
Yeah, good pick, man. I didn't see this one, so you put it, man.
Wolverine got all the ladies, man.
And the last book you have here, Gomez, is kind of like a book that you share with Josh, man. And this was here, Harley Quinn 30.
This one,
is the best cover ever.
Yeah, this one I liked when he did that. He did a lot of in this run. He did a lot of like themes from holidays. Like he did a Thanksgiving one. He did St. Patrick's Day, Christmas. This one right here. This one goes out for the secondary market about let's say about $10 to $20 book. Not a pricey book, but I actually got this one signed. And at the same con I went to, I bought 2 more for $5 a piece. So I'm happy to have it. I know I have one more somewhere else. So this is a book that if I see within a $10 range, I'll pick up all the time, especially if it's in their mint condition. I like the way the colors, the contrast. You got it speaks Halloween for me, and I'm a big Halloween person when it comes to like that month. So that's why I picked it, and I like his art he did on Harley Quinn on that.
I feel like this is his most complete, or that comes to my mind. Obviously, there's way more Frank Cho covers out there than I'm familiar with, but I feel like this is one of his most complete covers because I feel like a lot of his artwork is incomplete. Like there's things missing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, and I don't really know how to describe it any better than that, but like this is one of this book is just, or this cover is just great all around. It's not his sexiest cover in terms of like, you know, a female, but it's a complete cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a sexy cover, but it is a sexy cover. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's not a sexy cover. I'm saying it's not his sexiest one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I know what you're saying. And going back to what you were saying, how his like some of it doesn't look complete, and even in the Harley Quinn run itself, right here on this one, like he did those variants, and it didn't look complete. It just looked like you need more stuff to the covers. You know what I mean? The color or art.
Yeah, like there'll be parts that aren't colored in, and like I don't know if obviously that's a style he's trying to go for, but it comes off as incomplete.
Yeah, yes it does. But yeah, man, those were Frank Cho's, man. We just wanted to, you know,
the most expensive or the most famous Frank Cho book.
That's a good question.
I think it's the Rachel covers. I can't remember which one it is though.
You know who would tell you? Jeff Johnson, because Jeff Johnson's a big Frank Cho fan, man. You know, I know he did a couple of She-Hulk's Wonder Woman covers. You know, so I don't know.
I got an idea. Let's go.
You gonna look it up?
Dandy app that you hate, and get an idea off of that.
I don't know. We don't talk about that app here.
Yeah, that's
the
devil.
Key collector.
That's the devil.
Frank Cho.
What app? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, man, stay tuned. We're gonna do a little show and tell now. Show for what we got a little bit, you know what I mean? And after that, we're doing our giveaway, guys. My man Bros has been taking down names. We're gonna spin the wheel, and you know, shout out to Andes for this.
Hit Monkey, one shot, second print. So it's Ultimate Spider-Man 159, a 1 in 20.
That's a sick cover.
As a matter of fact, believe it or not, That Nova cover that James picked,
Yeah.
that's $100 book. Most of his books aren't even $100.
Look at that Doom for shitting on that cover. You see that?
I don't give a shit about that damn cover, bro. That's like some pedophile shit. I ain't into. James is into it. I ain't messing with that shit.
Here's his biggest so
Play
far.
peekaboo with a 12-year-old. God damn.
Lady Death, Apocalypse Abyss #1. It's like a metal cover.
Okay.
That's the highest one that I see. That Iron Man one that you picked, Mike, that's like a $90 book. But none of his books, again, key collectors' prices a lot of the times are low, but you know, you get an idea.
Like Doom said, when it comes to Frank Cho, his they're affordable. You know what I mean? His books.
Yeah, Frank Cho is super affordable, and he's got some great stuff. If you're a cover collector guy,
yeah,
right,
he's definitely one of those affordable collectors that you can get. But then the whole comic industry is crazy right now. Apparently, fucking AF-15s are selling for $3 million. So,
real quick, man. Before we move on, I want to give. Damn, do I have the flyer? I don't, man. Me, Biggs, and Manny and E-Rod is gonna have a table at King Con at September 25th. Nice. All right, guys, if you're gonna be there, and I think it's in Jersey, man. It's up in Jersey. Me and Biggs was pricing our books earlier. We'll do a preview before the show starts.
And I.
What?
Biggs and I.
Okay.
Not me and Biggs.
Dude, you cut me off while I'm talking, bro. You can correct me when I finish. All right? Correct me when I finish. Now I lost my train of thought. Now, Josh.
Hey, how much you guys charging for signatures? How much you guys charging for signatures?
$10.
$10. All right, cool.
$10. If you go do CGC, it's $15. All right. I forgot what I was gonna say, man. Josh threw me the fuck off. Just come see us, man, at King Con, man.
Anyway,
nah, it mattered. I was just saying, me and him was pricing out books. That's what I was gonna say. There you go. Earlier today. Yeah, man. So Chantel, man, I just only got one thing, so I'm gonna show off first, man. Here we have and shout out to Josh on this one, man, for hooking me up with the dope Batman key. Here we have Detective Comics 411, first Talia al Ghul. All right, man. And he graded this at like a 6, right? A 7. And I agree with him, like a 6.
Not a 7. No,
like a 6?
I thought it was like maybe a 6.
Damn, I need to like a 6. I agree. It's a nice grade, man. Perfect grade. I don't need to upgrade this shit.
Dude, I found that at a small show for like nowhere near what that book should go for, and like not a grade for me, but couldn't walk away from it. Just sometimes no matter what
the dickhead police
is, if it's a book like that, you kind of can't walk away.
Grammar
from
police.
Yeah, you know it.
English 101. The fuck out of there. Who wants to go next? Let's go. I guess, man. You want to go, Azores? You have something?
Sure, man. Let's see.
I got you, bro. First Big Mamas.
Oh man.
Yeah, Basie's across the river. Yeah, Cold Red, man. We're gonna be there, man. If you're in the tri-state area, man, join us, man. Come see us. Say what's up, man.
All right, let's go with this right here. So I did a little digging. Was it day before yesterday?
Thank you, Mike.
I found this sick Deathlock cover right here.
Nice.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah, so I gotta try to complete the run because it's a 4-book series. So I didn't find all of them yet, but it was clean. So yeah, found that one. And then let's see this one right here. Doctor Strange number 31.
Okay. It's badass just for having Silver Surfer on the cover.
Right. And then this is what is this one? It has the fear. I don't know if it's the fear mongers, but it's a group, a team of like monsters and freaking. Hold on, let me get the correct information for you. But your boy Nightmare is on that list. So yeah, so he's a part of that team. So
Fear Lords, the Fear Lords, Geek Driven. There you go. Geek Driven got your back, bro.
Yeah, I see that, man. So Yeah, because I didn't write my notes or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah. So first team appearance of the Fear Lords, and
Nice.
so this was a pretty cool one. And then this is actually one of the Fear Lords right there in the background.
Nice.
This is
Nice.
Doctor Strange 37, and his name is the Lurking Unknown.
Mm.
No, the Dweller in Darkness. Dweller in Darkness.
Okay.
So that's him in the background right there. So
Sweet.
if you all are familiar with him, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say like what it's connected to or anything like that, but he's a part of the team, which is the Fear Lords, and this was their first team appearance, and he's the Dweller in the Darkness, and then that's how he looks on the background on that one right there. So if you're familiar with it, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm looking at. You know why I dug it up. So I just wanted to share that with the audience. I don't want to spoil nothing on some stuff that's out right now.
There you go, man. All right. So who's up next, guys? Who's up next? You got something I'm doing, or you not showing nothing, bro?
I haven't bought nothing in like about a month.
Damn! Wow, Doom.
I've been busy at work, man. I've been super busy. Okay. But yeah. Maybe next time. Oh no, never mind. We don't do Sundays anymore.
Now we do Sundays, bro.
I forgot. We do under Fridays. Never mind. I ain't got
we do Sundays. We do Sundays.
No, don't.
Broski, you up?
Sundays.
Yeah, I'll show some shit.
All right, I got you, brother. Show your shit, man.
Oh wow.
Covers. I picked these up myself just for nostalgia purposes. Like I used to watch her for some reason. I used to watch her back in the day.
Yeah.
I love my women.
Nice covers, yeah.
Unlike James.
Oh,
I picked these up. Nice House on the Lake. This is store exclusive. This one I got it for a real good price. Couldn't pass up both copies.
Look at that.
They beat up.
It's blurry as fuck.
No. He's just saying they look damaged.
It looks
no, I know
it's an old book.
No, I like the way it is. It looks dope. I like it because she's in the first panel of the first issue. They brought her in the front cover, which is pretty dope when she's talking. And then I bought this. I showed it on the
Coffin Comics.
Coffin Comics. This is the omnibus of The Witcher. I got into this watching the anime series and the Netflix series, so I want to dig more into that. And I showed backstage. I got this today, so I'm gonna try to plug in. And I have some time off, so I'm gonna try to plug and get into this story of the game because this is like the fucking expansion edition. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
I hope you have about 300 hours.
They got a new season coming too, right?
That's what it says. Yeah, season 2 in December, so I can't wait for that.
Sweet, nice. Joshua, you have anything?
No, I don't have anything. I'm waiting on stuff.
All right. So there you go, man. That was our show and tell, man. All right, guys, this is giveaway time, man. Let me, you know what I mean. Just keep it on bait. On there you go.
Let me share my screen. So I'll shuffle, and then all you have to do is just claim in the back people who've been watching.
Let's do a question. Questions are fun.
You want to do a question?
You know what? Let him do his wheel since he already did it, and I got to give away myself. How about that? I got to give away.
I don't even know.
And Josh can do the question. Josh
Josh is gonna come up with a question since he. Right.
Okay, I'll come up with a question. I gotta think.
All right, Gomez, you do that.
All right, what do you think? I'll do my shuffle because I'm not gonna do this motherfucking wheel of names for nothing. I've been busy back and forth, so let's
spin the muffin wheel.
That's copyrighted, bro. Again, I don't want Buddy Bell over here. I don't want Buddy Bell.
Hey, we got the ends with Mel. We got the ends with Mel.
Share my shiznit.
There you go. I see it back there, Gomez. Just let me know when you're ready to put it in the wheel, because all I see is just you. There you go. All right.
There you go, brother. Let me shuffle this mother skunker like 4 times.
Hold up. There we go.
What's that first tab? Pornhub? What does it say?
Yeah. Shh. I spin that shit.
Here we go.
You got the website start.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be correct? Correct. Yo, correct. Yo,
congratulations.
Yo, Red, man. I see you in the chat there, man. So he got that. You heard, bro?
Okay. So with this, you got me on my IG. So hit me up on IG and give me your mailing address, and I'll ship this shit by Tuesday. I got you. You good?
Right. Congrats, man.
Yeah, good shit, yo. Good
Yeah.
shit, good shit.
So it's that Wolverine 72, and I threw in some Swamp Things. So
All right, Josh, you ready with your question or no?
No, not yet.
All right, well let me show off what I'm gonna be giving away. How about
Okay,
that?
I
How you do that?
think
there you
I'm
go.
close.
Highlight yourself, bro.
Oh,
All right, bam. Just 7 books randomly I pulled out, man. I was going through books earlier, man, for the show, the con, man, and just nice little cover there, man. Some nice back issues, some DC, some Marvel, some love there, man. You know what I mean? So just to show appreciation to you guys in the chat, man. Thank you so much, man. You know what I mean? And shout out to ANS again too, man, for that dope ass giveaway, man, for that. You know what I mean? And David Nakayama right there.
are we giving stuff away? Should I be giving stuff away too? I can grab some stuff.
You don't have to. You know what I'm saying?
So they're asking, how do you enter the giveaways?
Right now, this giveaway, Broski's giveaway was random. He did the wheel. And
Just gotta
Josh,
be in the chat. Just gotta be in the chat.
You just gotta be in the chat, and then Josh is gonna come up with a question for this giveaway.
Yeah,
So
I'm
nice.
pretty close. So if you want to keep vamping here
Talking
for a
about
second.
life.
throwing some vampies in, yeah.
So you got that Thor with the Marvel Zombies on there. That's a dope book right now.
Oh, you want
Yeah.
some Vampirellas? I got some extra vamps. I got you, Cole.
Yeah,
That one right there. That one is a
that
hot book.
wraparound cover. Yeah.
Yes, man. And I picked up a few of these books, man. I think it was what FOC was. I don't know what FOC we did, but I picked it up. I think a few of them. I think like 5 copies of this I picked up. So
I did the same thing. Yep.
Yeah. Let me see what else. Sweet Nicholas Goldthwait. Thank you so much, man. Congratulations again, Cole Red, man. So just hit him up on IG. He got you, bro. You already know.
I'm close.
So is it true that AF-15 is now the new IT book?
It sold for 3.6 billion, bro.
Yeah.
So what was the last Action Comics #1? Like 1 million, 2 million?
Yeah, but it was I think it was 2. I think it was
2. So what was the?
What was it?
I didn't hear the full story. What was the condition on this AF-15 that sold for
9.6?
Damn, a 9.6.
That's crazy.
Wow.
9.6, bro. And it's
it's so funny. It's like all the books, all the people that had that book, like their books went up crazy. Like, so I was checking out my book. I have a 3.5, and I don't know what people are getting, but somebody was asking 80,000.
No.
And like I said, I'm not saying they're getting it. I'm not saying they're getting it, but I'm just like, Jesus, like people are trying to take advantage of this crazy thing.
I just threw in a book in there too, guys. Right?
I just looked it up, dude. The last Action 1 was 3.25.
Okay, and then so what was the AF-15?
3.6.
3.6.
Yeah.
All right,
That's wild, man.
I've got a question. I think
you don't like porn. Come on, Cole Red.
I think I know the answer to this, but I could be wrong. So this could get dicey.
You might.
So do you want you? I think you should come up with a question where you are sure that you're right, bro.
I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm pretty sure.
Yo, Hood Rat, what's up, Hood Rat? So all right, you want me to drop the line and then you just ask your questions?
Yeah. You can drop the line.
Yeah, put it in the private chat so we can see it if you want.
Okay.
You want to do it?
Go ahead. Yeah,
let me know when you're ready, Josh.
You could drop the line. Hang on one second. Let me just.
I dropped the line.
Oh, drop it like right after he.
Yes, sir. So yeah, guys, I just threw in a nice little comic book day, free comic book day, I should say, of what is it?
House of Slaughter.
Into the House of Slaughter. Yes.
Yeah.
You already know. I think.
Okay.
Hold on, let me just finish my spiel.
Oh, sorry.
The FOC. Gomez is stupid. If you watch out FOC, man, FOC for tomorrow, guys, is the issue #1 of House of Slaughter, guys. So make sure you get your orders in, man, with the LCS. All right, I go ahead, Josh. Do you think?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this. What is the last Amazing Spider-Man proper number where it's the last issue that he has spider webs under his armpits on the cover? I don't know if it's on the interior of the book too, but I'm pretty sure this is the last cover that it appeared. I mean, other than like retro covers that were done like, currently or something like that, like throwback covers. I'm talking about when his suit changed. This might take a while. So
the question is, when's the last time Spider-Man had webs underneath his arm on a cover?
Yeah, when his shit didn't stink no more.
Right, and I'm not talking about again like if they did like a throwback,
like a variant or a throwback
or
something. I got you.
So there you go, guys. All right,
issue number. So basically,
what the hell?
Everybody's like,
I'll tell you this one.
No, Panucci.
I didn't even think about that one, Mike Panucci. So hang on 1 second.
Oh shit!
You know what? I should have just stuck with the wheel.
Hang on. I'll tell you if he's right in a second.
Don't worry. If we screw this up, don't worry. Josh is gonna do a nice giveaway.
Hey, I can ask a throwback question if this doesn't
like what's
work
Frank
out.
Cho's real name or some shit like that.
Hang on.
I'll ask a throwback question if this doesn't work out.
Hang on, I'll tell you if he's right in a second. He may be right.
Oh shit!
Which one? The 20?
The 806?
There's so many different questions. Answers that we don't. Come on, Josh.
Hang on. I think he might be right.
Like even
look at me, Mike. You better give away some keys. You know what? Josh is gonna give away some keys for that. Not me. Because I was ready to do a wheel.
Yo. Technically, he's right.
Oh,
yeah. We don't need technically. We need right. What is it?
No, technically he's right. Because annual number 6 came out a month after issue 97. And that is part of the ASM proper series.
Wait, so who said annual number 6?
Annual is not a title proper.
But it is part of the Amazing Spider-Man run. I mean...
That's your guy, guys. That's your guy.
Do another question.
You gotta give it to him then.
All right, we're gonna delete that. We're doing because we don't have nothing else to give away, so we're gonna delete that question and ask another question. How about that? Doom has a question.
I'll ask a throwback question. So people that used to watch some of these shows will know this question.
All right.
As soon as Gomez hears this question, he's gonna be like, "Okay, I know what he's talking about." You ready?
Yeah, yo, Mike Panucci, sorry about that. It's just, all right.
It's all right. Josh will send you something later during the week.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Josh will send you something. Don't worry. Oh, shit, yo. All right, so go ahead. You can do your question now, Doom.
All right. So Weapon X, right? You guys know who Weapon X is, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So X is also Roman numeral number 10. Okay? So that means Wolverine is the part of the weapon program, but he was the 10th one. Who is weapon number 1? Okay,
there we go. Let's go, people.
I know this answer, but there is a small heated debate. But I know the official answer, but there are people that will say otherwise. But who's geek driven?
Geek driven.
Yeah.
It's Jeff. Team Nerdhurt.
There you go.
Captain America is weapon number 1.
Yep.
There you go. Now people will say it's that what is that? That guy that was just in the Winter Soldier show, the African American guy. Oh
no. So they were.
You know what I'm talking about?
They were, yeah. They were like around the same time.
No, so I guess they gave it to
right
him
after.
first. They gave it to him first to see
Isaiah
if the serum would work.
Congratulations.
And I guess it worked out, but he was not technically weapon number 1. Weapon number 1 is technically Captain America.
Right, because they didn't call him that. I got you.
Right. So Weapon X is Wolverine. X-23 we all know as X-23. So
my man,
that's why. So some people will say Isaiah Bradley. Some people, but technically it's Captain America. So
right.
But yeah, you're right.
Who is weapon 2?
You, Josh, you.
You know what's funny? Does anybody know? Does anybody know what Deadpool is? What weapon he is?
Deadpool is I think it was 13.
Weapon 0.
No, weapon 0 was in actually this is what when we were talking about the Golden Age comics, and you brought up the artist that was Puerto Rican, Schomburg. He did Daring Comics #1, and that was Weapon Zero, John Steele. So I did a whole presentation on this stuff, man. This sounds crazy. So if I ever got a Golden Age book, that would be my first one to start me down that rabbit hole.
There you go.
And then someone was asking what was weapon #2. That was actually the animal team. What was it? The Force, something like that. What was the name of that team? Brute Force. That's when they were testing on the animals and stuff and turned them into weapons. So those were pretty much weapon 2.
Yeah.
What's the last weapon?
The last one was
Weapon H. Wasn't that? I don't know. I don't know about that weapon shit.
They say it was 16, which was All God.
But Deadpool, I thought Deadpool came before Wolverine.
No, Deadpool came after Wolverine.
So I thought he was.
He's like 11 or 13, something like that.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's higher than 16 because there's weapon 23. There's weapon.
Right. Obviously, there's weapon. There's
I know the Hulk. Yeah, the Hulk is weapon H. Yeah, that Hulk thing.
But it's like it depends on like how they retconned it and all that stuff. So the 16 one was like in the books and everything where they attached it to that program, and it was called All God, which was like a biochemical thing where they turned like people into zombies and shit. It was like a gas. Yeah.
According to my man Mike Panucci, he said American Kaiju was the last one.
Shit. Okay.
So what is Dragon Ball Z? Weapon what?
Weapon Kamehameha.
Weapon who gives a fuck.
That one.
Hey, you guys talked about Shang-Chi already? The movie? You guys watched it?
We didn't talk about it, but
I was just curious if you guys saw it.
Geek Driven, man. Hit me up on IG, man. Congratulations on that, man. And I'll mail it out sometime this week, all right, man? Dope, man. But Shang-Chi was awesome. Doom, did you see it?
I saw it twice.
Oh, you saw it twice?
It's literally one of my most favorite Marvel movies after Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, I mean, I hate to be that guy, but I'm not saying it's in the. Well, yeah, I would say it's my top 5. I mean, honestly, I really enjoyed it that much. I know not a lot. It seems like on Instagram, a lot of people really didn't like it. I'm not too sure why. I didn't read into it, but I actually quite enjoyed it. Maybe it's because I haven't been to the theaters in so long. Maybe it's just the whole experience, but I really enjoyed the movie. I mean, I thought it was a really good movie. I'm excited to see how they implement them into
the MCU. Did you see the post-credit scenes, mid and end?
Yeah, so the second one is just kind of like whatever.
Yeah.
And the first one was a little bit more interesting. I'm not going to spoil it for people that haven't seen it, but the first one is definitely a lot more interesting than the first one. But I mean, I love the action scenes. I mean, I really love the story. I thought it was a great movie. I mean, there was some slow parts. Don't get me wrong. There's definitely some slow parts, but I think sometimes you need that story, right? I mean, they kind of tie in everything. Sometimes in the middle, they don't really explain everything in the beginning, and then they tie it up in the middle. And but I mean, is it only you and I that saw this? I'm assuming everybody. Saw it.
I think everybody saw it here. You saw it, Azores?
No, I didn't see it.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it either.
Oh, yeah?
All right. Well, I'm just gonna say. I mean, I thought it was a really. I mean, I saw on Instagram a lot of people are saying we should call this Shang-Shet or whatever, and.
Oh no!
I heard it was good. I haven't heard nothing.
I absolutely no. Honestly, I really, really fucking love this movie. I mean, if you're scared to go to theaters for obvious reasons, I totally get it. But I mean, if you have the time, really go watch this movie. I mean, it's going to take the MCU and Marvel and what I'm assuming is a new direction. They also have a great trailer for the Eternals inside of it as well.
Okay,
and It was a fantastic. Yeah, it was totally worth seeing. I mean, it's totally like a new spin. The action, starting from the bus scene. I won't spoil it, but the beginning is basically a bus scene. Starting from that, I mean, the choreography that they did on this is just simply amazing. So if you haven't seen it, I mean, god damn, like it's such a great movie.
Definitely, the fighting and the action scenes were like on point, definitely on that, man. And the Easter eggs, the little Easter eggs they threw there, you know what I mean? Were dope too, you know what I mean? People
I mean, I'm not gonna spoil it. Obviously, people didn't see it, but there was one that I was all like, "Oh, that's kind of cool." But we can talk about that on a later time, I guess. But
I'm
it should
off
be
next
watching.
week, so I'm gonna check it out next week.
Yeah, definitely, man. And I want listen, man. I wasn't hating when you could watch it on my 4K TV, baby. You know what I mean? Because I'm just saying I wasn't hating on that either. But if they bring it back to that, I definitely watch it on my TV this time. I don't know if that's why a lot of people haven't watched it because they were used to like Disney bringing the movie at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought they were gonna do that too.
Yeah, I thought they was gonna do that too, and it's not available yet, right?
No,
not yet. No.
Yeah. So it's still in the theaters, and honestly, it's totally worth going to the theaters, and it kind of brings you back to the theaters, which sometimes you forget, and then you go back, and it makes you realize like, oh shit, like I kind of missed this, like. But I mean, I understand if you're a bit timid on going. I totally get it, but if you're okay with it.
It's definitely you can watch it with your homies, you can watch it with your family, you can watch it as a date. There's no wrong way of watching this. What I'm saying? It's just awesome movie. It has humor, has fighting action, has all you want, man. What can we say, man?
Yeah, and it also and for people like Josh, who's always talking about stories and stuff, it actually has a really great story attached to it. So definitely something to watch. And I'm super stoked. Like this actually brings me back, like reels me back into the whole MCU, because I feel like we kind of got lost after Black Widow. Mm-hmm. We're like, we're not too sure what's going to happen, but this definitely brings it back, and super excited. If you haven't seen it, please take the time, check it out.
You're right, Doom. This is a movie that is getting me excited more for like Venom is coming out now, Spider-Man later in December, Doctor Strange is getting me like back in the rhythm. Like I can't wait.
We kind of lost it, I think, a little bit with the Black Widow. But this one, like, you get super excited. And then when you see the Eternal Trader that they bring out, it kind of makes you think what's going to happen going forward.
I'm ready for that.
It's
Tiger.
I've never been an Eternal fan until... Well, honestly, I'm still not an Eternal fan. I still don't know really what to expect.
I think it's going to be better than a lot of us think. I think
so. It's got a Guardians of Galaxy kind of vibe to it, but I mean it's still here on Earth, but it's kind of got that vibe to it. But I think what the Shang-Chi brings out is like a whole new dimension of things that we haven't necessarily seen, and I mean, I can't speak highly enough about it.
Definitely, man. Spoiler free over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Spoiler free. Even though we like to spoil things, but I mean, we're giving you a chance. And plus, there's only two of us who watched it. So on the panel. But definitely go check it out, guys. Recommend it. And yeah, man. Again, shout out to ANS for the dope giveaway. Shout out to my dope ass guests, man, for the show, man. Yeah. Azores, appreciate you, brother. You know what I mean?
Appreciate y'all, man.
So let's go around, say our final thoughts and shout outs, man. Plugging your channel too, my man. Azores, start with you, brother.
So you all can check me out, Azores Tiger channel over here. I saw they did me a solid and put me in the description down here. So definitely hit me up. I'm actually gonna have a new Tiger Tuesday this Tuesday, so I'll be going live, and I'm actually gonna have my boy Geek Driven from Team Nerd Herd over there. We're gonna chop it up. So I know I haven't been dropping stuff like every week or all of that stuff, but man, I'm just coming with it. I just want to give you all some quality stuff, man. So I got some stuff in the works.
Awesome, man. Again, man, appreciate you. Shout out to Gomez for setting this up, man. Appreciate you, Azores, man.
Yeah,
appreciate you too, man. Thanks a lot, Gomez.
No problem, bro. You already know, fam.
Yeah, thanks, Gomez.
You got it, brother. I can tell you're happy about
it. Doom, what you say, Doom?
No, I just really want to thank Gomez, and that's pretty much about it. I mean, really, if it wasn't for Gomez, none of this would exist. None of this would happen. Gomez is the
Gomez is the reason why we're doing Fridays.
Gomez is the reason why we're doing Fridays. As soon as Gomez heard that Steve could come back on Sundays, Gomez was all like, let's switch it up to Fridays. We have enough white people on this, and we just don't need any more. But really, everything's really, it's all about Gomez, man. So thank you, Gomez. And I appreciate you. Yeah, and just thank you, Gomez. Just really thank you so much. And I think really everybody right now in the chat, just say go Gomez, just for me real quick. Just put it up in the chat. Just say go Gomez, and that's really, I mean, that's really what it's about. Thank you, Josh, for reminding me that.
No problem, buddy.
I mean, really. I
don't know how you need to be reminded of that. But
yeah, and no. Sometimes we forget that really it is about
his greatness,
and
his knowledge.
Because we see it so much. And sometimes we just take it for granted. So, thank you, Gomez. Thank you so much.
There you go, Gomez.
Just go Gomez. Just really, as many people as can say go Gomez. Just do it now.
Yo, Josh, what you say, Josh?
What do I got? CGC unboxing soon, hopefully this week. Well, I can't do it on Friday now because of East Meets West, even though I will do it on Friday, even if there is an East Meets West.
Damn, son. Shit, loyalty,
that's
bro.
how I roll.
Damn.
Yeah. What else?
Judas.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I like that. Check me out. I'll be a guest on Doom 143's new show on Thursday at 10. So check that out.
Okay. Yeah, please check that out. I'm curious as well. I'm just as curious as Josh is.
Oh, man.
We'll be talking about Golden Age comics.
I thought you were saying we were going to talk about Gomez.
Yeah. Yo, and Gomez, what you say, bro?
Yeah, I appreciate everybody that thought about me for once. Appreciate it.
About time, right? About time?
Yeah, it's about fucking time.
You get some recognition.
Yo, thank yourself.
I was just joking. All these aside, I appreciate it. I've kind of reached out to Joker to bring people special guests. We haven't had one in a while, and the fact that bringing someone like him was awesome. And hopefully later we can bring some more people in there that people don't know about behind the scenes or what they got going. Because, like I said, I've always liked that. I always like to get to know somebody behind the cover. So
yeah, finish that because that did sound right.
But just it kind of fucking does it. It's all good. Just check me out. I got a haul video coming out soon. And I tried to put out haul videos originally like how we did in the olden days back when I was watching haul videos how I started here. So I'll try to bring back the original stuff. I think the Doom has done that before and brought when he had a chance to go hunt, he'll bring out his haul videos. So yeah, and then Azores, like you said, can't wait to see that. And Josh with the CGC. So we have videos coming out besides this channel right here, main channel Joker. So check this out. And actually, hip hop was it Team Nerd Herd's on it was 7 today. So check them out right after this.
Yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, guys, man. Make sure, I don't know what time Hawaiian, but make sure you check out Team Nerd Herd. Yeah, man. Hey, I got to represent Doom here, you know what I mean? So, Red Hood Comics, shout out for the super chat. Gomez has spoken. Thank you for that super chat there, man. Red Hood Comics, guys. Another presser, guys. You already know.
Yes.
Red Hood.
Appreciate that. Yes, he has spoken. That's it. Might as well just end it like that, right? Just end it. Again, let me just plug this in, guys, man. Comics and Coffee and Comics. Make sure you check on the rewind. Myself, Gomez, and Josh was on there. We had a great show with that, man. That was pretty dope. Check out the FOC videos that we put out every Friday, guys, so you don't miss out. And make sure you put it on your LC on your pull list with your LCS. And Josh does the list for that, man. And our reviews, man. I don't know about our reviews. I haven't read in a while, man. So I need to get back on my shit, man. Appreciate that Marco Big Juice, man. He's a great show to see everyone, man. Azores Tiger. Guys, appreciate Azores for stopping by, man, and chilling with us, man. Other than that, man, I want to say everybody enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Try to watch some football, man. All right, guys.
Yeah.
And too bad the Giants lost, man. Right, Josh? Yeah.